Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Diving into Mobility with Dillon. As you can see, we are in a different environment today. So, coming to you live from Dillon's garage with the 79 Volkswagen bus behind me and Adrian Trejo, who you guys have seen before on some other episodes we've had with the team. But just him and I today, as we were both from home, a little more relaxed on a Friday. What has become very prominent in our world today is the work of field services and professional and managed services with our partnership with Verizon. As a lot of you know, the term bus and the bus store, hence why we are in front of the bus today. So we are going to dig in today of what the bus store is, what the great acronym has come up with called B.I.P.M.S. Adrian's going to dig through this with us. I'm going to be that devil's advocate asking questions, but also giving some reinforcements as to why this will be beneficial for our mid-market customers, our SMB customers, and our enterprise customers. As you guys know, CTS Mobility, the longest standing Verizon partner since 2004. And we are the first partner and also the first elite partner in the program. We really hold ourselves to a high standard. That's why Verizon has chosen us for this role, being a direct line to their teams and their customers. Adrian's going to dig into this as well, and he loves to talk, so we'll make sure we keep it concise and clean, and he'll make sure to help us out from here. And of course, any questions along the way, leave them in the comments. We'll be sure to address. We'll try to attach some screenshots in this video, and then we'll get with one of our Verizon teams for the next episode as more of a walkthrough. Adrian, to introduce yourself, you go for it, sir, and we'll see what you have for us today.
Sounds good. So thank you, Dillon, for having me on. Adrian Trejo here. I am the Manager of Strategic Solutions for CTS Mobility. I create and promote out specialty programs within CTS that provides an answer to all the different things that you come across, right? And so field services, device as a service, and the bus services as well. And so B.I.P.M.S is under that. And B.I.P.M.S, like I like to say, is a funny name, serious sandwich, but it stands for Business Internet Professional Managed Services. It's a really big mouthful, but it has a really big benefit behind it. It provides a fast and easy way for any customer, either a small market up through enterprise, to have an easy installation of FWA, or fixed wireless access. We make it to where the Verizon representative orders, and then we take over from there. You get full management through project management with CTS, a dedicated support line with 24-hour support, including weekends. We have a really competitive price. That's one of the really big things that we want to help put out here. We have a really good program that can push things forward faster than you might have thought possible. Whenever you're thinking of the business solutions store from Verizon, you have two partners. One is us with B.I.P.M.S, and then we have another partner with MBiz, another great program. They are more enterprise focused and have a little bit more of a strict rule book they have to play with in terms of being able to not break apart packages and things like that. And we do have a little more cost savings over their program as well. We can be used SMB, mid-market, and enterprise. There's no limitation on the size of customer you can bring into this program. And really, it's super easy. You go into B360, go to the bus store, you pick B.I.P.M.S, and your SKUs are right there. For an indoor installation, you're gonna use 4 SKUs. And with an outdoor installation, you're gonna use 3 SKUs. That's what you're gonna do for each site along the way. And whenever you put in a multi-site order, we make sure to reach out to you and say, hey, we saw you just put this in. We see it's a multi-site. Let's reach out to your customer, get everything planned out and managed, and have that real nice cadence flow going. We aim to be someone that provides that white glove experience that a customer is either used to or might not be used to and wants to have that same feel.
I'll give you a high level one then. So why CTS over everyone else? What's really the difference between me reaching out to Dillon directly or me going through the bus, or what's the advantages of me going through the bus store and B.I.P.M.S versus another partner directly?
So why CTS? We're the first elite. We have been doing this for a very long time. And we have a fantastic field services team and project management team. We do over 3,000 sites a year with some of the biggest names. You should want to go to someone that can do that. We have Verizon representatives that put a heavy amount of trust in us. We achieve and bring high level results, always over the mark of what the customer was thinking. Now, the next question you have, Dylan, why go direct or why work with a CTS representative? So you can do both with B.I.P.M.S. You can either be a rep that says, hey, I know what I want. Let's just put in the SKUs. Or you're not too sure. You're like, I want my CTS rep who's done this to say, here's what you need to do. Here's how you steer this conversation. And here's how you get to success. And then we can provide you those SKUs and make sure that you use the right ones for the right time and get that really nice confidence level that you want to present to your customer. So again, they flow both ways. And so if you're comfortable just coming direct, you know what you're doing, come on down. If not, reach out to Dillon or any of our other salespeople and they will get you going.
Will I be looped into that post clicking the button on Bus Store and me as the Verizon rep? Will I be looped into that post, or is it just set it and forget it?
It will feel set and forget it once you click because your job is essentially done right there, right? You've put in the order, you've brought over the customer information, and then it comes to the CTS B.I.P.M.S team. CTS has a team dedicated fully to the B.I.P.M.S program where we have our own project managers, dispatchers, project coordinators, and the entire support staff behind that.
Got it. I can easily do my survey on there. After that survey, of course, we're going to discuss the results, the recommendations of whether it be equipment from us as a partner or equipment from Verizon if it's something that Verizon wants to gear towards. There are the iFill options on Verizon as well. So that's going to be listed on there. But what I would recommend is, guys, of course, continue to do those discovery meetings, continue to bring us in to know, okay, let's get this site survey scheduled. I can just push you to the bus store to go through that so that you're not having to go the back and forth of quote, et cetera, from us. Just a reminder, this is all pushed to the Verizon bill on behalf of, so the customer does not have to have any sort of separate vendor setups. It's all cleaned up, applied to the Verizon bill to help the customer and your team. I think we also discussed going with the support packages. We have a plethora of packages for router support, from very basic, call in, help with my Wi-Fi, to all the way to a premium package, which is 24/7 monitoring, next day technician, troubleshooting on site. What can they do from a bus perspective to where I'm a customer or I'm a Verizon rep with a customer that has 5 devices at 5 hair salons, and I want them monitored for outages in a storm area? What can they do from a bus store perspective that doesn't tie us in whatsoever?
Yeah. And so there are some great things there, as you touched on, Dylan. There's a few things we'll go back to, but starting on support, we do have support packages that range from $10 per month per device up to $21 per month per device. The main ones you're going to want to look at are the $10 a month plan, which is remote 24/7 support and monitoring, which, gives you access to our entire knock center, dedicated support, and all of that great stuff from a remote perspective by our team. You can go up to the $16 package, which includes unlimited on-site truck rolls for an interior installation and $18 a month for an exterior installation. And, that's a really big thing to push because whenever you have someone that provides on-site support, they're saying you might get 5% of truck rolls over the course of 3 years after X number of sites, right? With us, if it's broken, call us. We will go out there and take care of it for you. There's no need to worry about where is this charge coming from. It's already taken care of in your monthly. And so that's a great thing to think of. When it comes to support, our team is looking at your profiles and has alerts set up to see if a device goes down. We will reach out before you even know there's something wrong. And so that's the great things about our support. Here's the other thing. You can bring on devices from your customer that they already own. All we need to do is just qualify that it has a way to be monitored. If it can be
Mhm.
monitored and supported, we will take it on. Doesn't matter. We'll support all OEMs. You had mentioned a few things earlier about site survey and how to purchase, right? We recommend a site survey for all engagements where we're going to be doing an installation. It's a major benefit. And as Dillon will probably tell you, it saves a lot of headache.
A lot of headache and a lot of money for the customer. So,
Absolutely.
and you do not want to have those post install issues when you get out there at a site because you think it's so easy and all of a sudden you can't mount outside.
Yep.
And then the customer's out of a connection. You're having customer support issues. Like Adrian said multiple times, we want this to be easy. We want this to be set it and forget it, but you're still included. So we kind of want you to be the third wheel, but know that we're going to take the reins and be able to close this out for you cleanly.
Absolutely.
Last thing you mentioned on that support, unlimited truck roll. Does that mean a technician's going to come out, fix the problem, and I don't have to pay anything extra? Or will I pay the extra after the troubleshooting is completed?
So whenever you're under the support package plans for B.I.P.M.S, let's take the example, the $16 indoor install, right? If you're covering your devices with that, we will come out, troubleshoot, and replace as needed and take care of the connection to make sure it's stable. So what'll happen is you'll call in with the problem. We will troubleshoot online. Once it's determined that it cannot be fixed online, we will deploy a tech next day. And you'll have a tech on site to do a full diagnosis. And then from there, we can work on getting you a new device, fixing a connection that might not have been done right or maybe loose, or seeing what needed to be done in order to give you a fully working site.
It's all included in there.
It's
So
included
I'm
in the
essentially,
monthly.
we'll call it $20 a month for an outdoor install, $240 a year, and I don't even have to pay for that technician's time.
Correct.
Pretty good deal to me.
You could get the CTS survey, the CTS installation, and the CTS support, and you'll get that whole total package. But you can bring in existing devices and we will monitor and support them. Don't think that you're limited to go through CTS to get the device.
I love it. I think this gives a good synopsis on what we're trying to do here. It shows a big shining light that we were the partner chosen by Verizon directly to be this resource. As a lot of these customers maybe not know, we are the largest field services implementation in the Verizon co-sell side of things. Enterprise partner as far as installs. I mean, some of our logos, you're going to see your wife going into that store shopping this. You're going to maybe go eat at some of these fast food restaurants. And some of these just honestly are homes. We're venturing into the residential space. A lot of these are kind of home/business. We've got a plethora of options as well as use case examples. I will even flash up here the tugboat site survey that we did. That is Adrian's favorite survey recap photo that we have. That one was done a few years ago in Louisiana on one of my customers. Adrian, any final words before we send these guys off to the store today and to take a ride on the bus store?
Absolutely. Like we said, we're engaging with really big names. We can help anyone at any time. Just let us know what your opportunity is, and we can help steer you in the direction that you want to go so that you can have the success that you need to have with your customer. We're always here to help. We always want to make sure that we give the best avenue for success. And again, continue being that nice person in the industry that wants to give you that white glove feel.
Adios, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Have a good one, everyone.